So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. Exclusively designed by Nixie Nax Arts, we bring you our second exclusive mat with the colossal Rainbow Neos taking on Red Eyes Dragoon, using both Dark Magician and Red Eyes alongside Elemental Hero Neos and of course Rainbow Dragon. Produced by Venom Battle Gear, this is an exclusive mat only available from their site. You can get this mat both with and without zones, and it can be shipped worldwide. What are you waiting for? Visit venombattlegear.co.uk to get your own exclusive Rainbow Neos versus Red Eyes Dragoon playmat.
So YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Games, and I'm bringing to you guys an update to Sacred Beasts post September ban list. So this deck got a lot of cool text that it can play, and one that I'm actually really enjoying playing. It really boosts the consistency of the deck while also providing extra power to a certain card in the deck as well. So you'll enjoy this engine. It's a really cool engine. It's just nice. It's nice. It gives the deck a lot more firepower, as I said, and it gives the deck a lot more interesting plays that it can do if you up the ratios of other certain cards. So before I get into this, if you enjoy this, give us a like and subscribe down below, as well as ding that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any other future content. Because obviously, if you enjoy a person's channel and enjoy their content, you don't want to miss their content, and that notification bell helps prevent that. All of that is greatly appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So with all that said and done, let's get into this really cool Sacred Beast deck profile. So I'm going to zoom, there we go. So to start off with the Sacred Beasts themselves, I play one Raviel, one YUGIOH, and two Hamans. So the reason I've gone for this ratio is because you want one of each. If you're going, so I've gone for the all-in build. So I got for my build, I get all the Sacred Beasts on the field. I like to get all the Sacred Beasts on the board, while also having all of them in the deck, meaning I can go for the fusion plays, as you see with Armatal in the extra deck earlier. So that's why I play the YUGIOH as well as Raviel. Raviel and Haman are usually the ones that people play anyway. It's just their ratios fluctuate. So some people like to go double Raviel, some people like to go double Haman. I go with double Haman personally, because you can, at the very least in this deck, I can go with the Haman lock. So I can get two Hamans on the board in defense mode, meaning my opponent can't attack, protected by the field spell as well as they can't be sure by card effects. I'm theoretically, technically indestructible under that lock. So that's why I've gone for that. But also being Haman is the damage dealer, is one of the damage dealers because he does that burn damage, and has one of the best support cards being Cerulean Skyfire. So there's a lot of reasons why I've gone for two Hamans, but I still play one each of the others. So moving on, we have triple Dark Beckoning Beast, standard. Triple Chaos Summoning Beast, also standard. But I've gone with triple Dark Summoning Beast as well. I'm not playing Desires in the deck. That's not the reasoning why. There's another reason why, well, I get to later on. But these are all your combo pieces. So you want to play more than at least two. You want to play at least two of each. Like at the bare minimum. But 3 of each also works as well. And 3 of each is primarily the best number, except for Dark Summoning Beast for most people, but well, not for me, because I have a spicy text in the deck thanks to the ban list that make it work. So I play 3 one-offs to run at the monsters, 1 Chaos Core, 1 Phantom Sky Blaster, and 1 Darkest Diablos Lord of the Lair. So Chaos Core, I got the fusion tech in the extra deck and in the main deck, so I like to have the Chaos Core. The 1 Phantom Sky Blaster is literally a 1-card summon Raviel, like simple as that. I like to have it in the deck for that reason, while also being link material as well. So it has many uses that all come together. So it's a sacrifice for Raviel, also being link material, so it's never really a dead card. it has a use no matter what. And Darkest Diablos, you have a lot of cards that tribute, bearing most importantly your Chaos Summoning Beast and your Dark Summoning Beast, so you'll always be able to resolve a Darkest Diablos. So that's it for the monsters. Moving on to spells. Triple opening of the Spirit Gates, pretty self-explanatory. It's your rotor of the deck, while also being your Field Swarmer. 1 copy of Fallen Paradise. You can play 2 if you want to. I just play the 1 because it's searchable off the Chaos Summoning Beast, so you never really want to have too many copies of it, because you don't need to have too many copies of it. Double Cerulean Skyfire. I play Haman more focused, since I got 2 copies of him, because I want to have the synergy with Cerulean Skyfire for that spell and trap negation. 1 copy of Dimension Fusion Destruction. This is like one of the best Saki top decks in the deck, or you can search it. Be able to get a near indestructible 10k armor tile on your field is just too good. So that's it for the Sacred Beast cards themselves. Triple Allure Darkness. Everything in here is dark essentially except for Uriah and Haman, so it's, you know, self-explanatory. 1 copy of Coolbone Grave because it's now limited. 1 copy of Arcstar Goblin, making it a 41 card deck. And here is the spiciest of new engines in the deck. I've got double Pantheism, double Monarch Stormforth, and double Prime Monarch. I've gone for a Monarch draw engine, and it works. It works so well in the deck, especially if you're going with Uriah. If you're going with Uriah in your deck, like, this engine is so good because you have the Prime Monarch. It is a continuous trap that resets your entire engine, essentially, is food for your engine, is food for your Sacred Beast, in terms of its attack power, and provides board presence as well for link materials and so on and so forth. It does everything for you with the Prime Monarch. We could have technically been playing the Prime Monarch beforehand, but with just 1 Pantheism, it just wasn't worth it. Now that Pantheism is at the most 3 copies. You could play 3 copies if you want to. The consistency is up so much, especially with the Monarch Stormforth as well, because I've got now triple Dark Summoning Beast in the deck. I could technically go Monarch Stormforth, sack the opponent's monster for my Dark Summoning Beast to help out a problematic threat. It's at the very worst negate, bait for a negate as well, so that's also pretty good. And Pantheism, what can I say about Pantheism? Pantheism is just such a good card. There's a reason why it was a hit initially. Being able to just ditch any Monarch spell trap, draw 2, and then you can banish it to excavate 3, add 1 randomly to your hand, so it can search itself. Just so good. It's just so good. In testing, I was like stalling my opponent with traps, like I had the crackdown, skill drain, things like that. I was drawing into the Prime Monarchs as well. I had Prime Monarchs in my hand, like, okay, cool. Then I drew Pantheism, and then everything just went off. Okay, cool, Pantheism, ditch Prime Monarch, draw 2. Oh, what did I do? I drew into another Prime Monarch. Okay, cool. Banish Pantheism, excavate Pantheism, and double Stormforth. Okay, cool. Roll the dice. Oh, I got the Pantheism. Play Pantheism, ditch Prime Monarch, draw 2. Oh, I drew into Uriah. Set trap, sacrifice 3 traps, summon Uriah. Uriah is at 5,000 attack points. Just insane. It's just like everything just goes for you. Really cool engine. Try it out. I may try 3 Pantheism at some point. Maybe drop down the Allure to 2 and then up Pantheism to 3, or reduce one of these, or reduce one of the traps in the deck. Like, just so many options now thanks to the Pantheism engine. Like, the Monarch engine just fits so well in this deck. So give it a go, especially if you can't afford Souls. I think this is a good replacement for Souls for that engine as well. So continuing on with the traps to finish off the deck, we got the 2 Awakening of the Sacred Beasts, 1 Hyper Blaze, even better now in this deck because you could just ditch Prime Monarch and then have a free summon later on. Triple Crackdown and the 1 Skill Drain to round up the main deck as a whole. I may drop the Crackdown to 2 and then add in the third Pantheism. So I'm just waiting for the Pantheisms to arrive. I luckily had 2 copies of Pantheism in my collection to try this build out, and oh god, it works so well. It amazingly works so well. So moving on to the extra deck now. For the fusions, I'm playing the 2 Armor Tiles and 1 Trilogy. You rarely ever summon the Trilogy, to be honest, but I like to have it in here as an option. Like, the extra deck is just so empty. Like, theoretically, if you had it, you could play it Pot of Extravagance, but I wanted to go for something different. For the XEs, number XX Utopic Dark Infinity. I'm in here for themes as well. 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Gustav Max, you playing number 10s. 1 number 29 Masquerade Cat, Mannequin Cat, and 1 65 Djinn Buster. I've gone for these 2 for my rank 2s just because I feel like they just work better. Djinn Buster is a form of monster negation, and Mannequin Cat, it's got some gimmicks in there and I wanted to try it out. For the Link monsters, I played a 1/0 boss on my Link 4 target. You do banish a lot in this deck, in the sense that your little guys, your engine banishes at least 2, your allures banish, your pantheisms, and your monarch engine banishes. Like, there's a lot of banishing in this deck, so your 0 boss is naturally going to gain some attack power from the deck just playing, but then it's got itself as well. 1 Triple Burst Dragon for the spell and trap negations during the battle phase. 1 Curious, literally it's a 1 card engine and get you a Curious play. 1 Underclock Taker, even works better thanks to Pantheism, because you go Curious, send Pantheism, banish, excavate, and then start drawing cards. So Underclock Taker, Weaver's Apprentice, and Pentastag for your Link 2s. And for your Link 1s, I've gone for Linquished Anima and Link Rebo. I may put the Almirage back in the deck, because there are times where you need to link off the Dark Summoning Beast, but I'm just trying this out for now, just to see how it goes. Also, you need these 2 if you want to do the Curious play. But that, guys, is the deck. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of this. Are you going to try the Monarch engine in the deck? If you are thinking about it, I do highly advise, just try it out. It's so good. And if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. So, as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, by the way, if you want to play Hobbies Feather Duster, if you want to, you can just toss it in here. Like, you can literally take out anything for the Harpy's Feather Duster if you really wanted to. I just think this works fine. I'm playing Uriah, who's also my back row hate, so Harpy's Feather Duster would be in the side deck at the very least. So, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, as always, happy dueling.
So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. Exclusively designed by Nixie Arts, we bring you our second exclusive mat with the colossal Rainbow Neos taking on Red Eyes Dragoon, using both Dark Magician and Red Eyes alongside Elemental Hero Neos and of course Rainbow Dragon. Produced by Venom Battle Gear, this is an exclusive mat only available from their site. You can get this mat both with and without zones, and it can be shipped worldwide. What are you waiting for? Visit venombattlegear.co.uk to get your own exclusive Rainbow Neos versus Red Eyes Dragoon playmat.